Hey guys, how you doing? TM Tactics here. This is just a short little video on the New Zealand Army 24-hour MRE RATS pack or ration pack. These are what we get issued when we do things like exercises, overseas exercises, and also when we go on deployments overseas as well, we'll get issued these for the field. So usually when we get deployed or when you go on exercises, you'd usually have like your what we call a Terminator bag or your field pack, and in that field pack you would have two of these which would last you 48 hours and also a means of cooking it. So if we're going to start straight away, I'll show you what's in here. Okay, so first up we've got the chocolate chip biscuits. They're pretty good, there's two of them in there. Next up we've got boiled sweets. So these are actually a really good source of energy as well and morale. We've also got the Muesli Bar, two types of Muesli Bar. There's that one there and then there's a different flavour usually. Put that right there. The next part here. So this part is kind of like, sorry for all the racket, kind of like some lunch and snacks and your breakfast kind of part of the meal. So we've got chicken noodles, sweetened condensed milk, which is actually really good. Also got the onion flakes that go with the instant noodles. We've got the muesli. Muesli's actually pretty good as well, not gonna lie. It also comes with like an instructions sheet as well, so it tells you all the value, all the like calories and vitamins, minerals, and everything in here. If you're into that. And here comes the good stuff. We've got milk chocolate bars with they say clinkers, but they're literally just M&Ms. We've also got strawberry fruit grains. These are pretty good. You usually add that with like your muesli. And then you've got cabin bread. For those who don't know what cabin bread is, basically it's like a real crappy dehydrated cracker. There's two crackers and you put like jams on it, which will be the next one here, which is our two little we've got tomato sauce, and I've got yeast extract, which is basically like Vegemite or Mimite or whatever you call it. And we've got another peanuts and raisins. I've also got a tinned canned with cheddar cheese. Yeah, it's pretty weird. You get cheese in a can. And obviously if you get cheese in a can, they give you a little device to, it's like a can opener and a spoon as well. So you just chuck that on there like that and you'll go around it and cut it open and etc. and get all your cheese out. You use that to mix in with some other stuff as well as like your main meals, but I don't usually eat this anyway. Put that there. So now this is going into like our main meals. So this is like the best part of the rat pack for me. So you have these. This one's chicken curry, and this one is beef teriyaki. Don't know if you can see that in the camera there. But basically these are like little meat, your main meals. They've got meat in them, they've got vitamins and minerals, everything that you would need. Usually you would fold these up, fold them in half like that, and put them in your metal cups canteen, and filled with halfway with water so it submerges it. Cook that up, boils, heats the meat pack up in an ideal world. Sometimes if we don't have time to cook, I just chuck this in my chest pocket, and let my body heat it up over a couple hours, and by the time we're ready to sit down and eat, it's nice and warm. You can eat them cold as well. And yeah, these things have an incredible storage life, shelf life. So next we've got our lighting methods. So this is like a little waterproof match container. There's all your different matches, stormproof matches being the bigger ones and just your average matches being the small ones. That's in a waterproof container, like I said. And then you've got a strike plate on the top. It's literally like sandpaper. Strike the match, it works. Same on the other side, except when you run out of the when you wear down the pads, both of them, you can actually peel this one back. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a line. And that's a ferrocerium mod, so you can actually use the back of your knife or something blunt to create sparks, so you can create fire. Got that. And then last but not least is kind of your teas and drink condiments. This is some of this stuff in here is actually pretty important. Move those over this way. So I've got a lot in here. So we've got heaps and heaps and heaps of tea bags. I don't drink tea that much, so I tend to not use them. We've got sugars, sugar after sugar after sugar, heaps of sugars. Antiseptic towelettes, like use these for wiping your hands before you have a meal. Or if you cut yourself, and you can use them to wipe that area, make it sanitized. Anti-towelettes. Next one here is dental gum. I don't know why they call it dental gum. It's literally just one little thing of chewing gum. I just have about 2 of them at a time. And then you got your salts, your black pepper, your grinded up pepper. The little scourer. This is actually for cleaning your cups canteen after you've had a meal in it, because usually with a cups canteen you'd heat the water up with a what are called hexamine tablets, which they're not really healthy for you if you breathe it in, but they leave kind of like a little bit of black soot underneath, and you just have to scrub that. And same with like food particles, you want to scrub that and make it all nice and clean, otherwise it's a ground for bacteria to breed on. Got some instant coffee as well, more instant coffee. And then this is kind of like your electrolytes. So you've got sports drinks. So you've got lemon and orange sports drinks. Never put these in your green issued bottles, because they are just a pain to clean out. You'll never be able to clean them out 100%. That's why I use Caps Canteen. And then we've got drinking chocolate. Really good, goes well with coffee. And then last but not least, got your instant beef soup. Also really good on a cold rainy day. Other than that, that's kind of what the 24-hour ration pack contains. If you guys have any questions about these individual items, how much it costs, I can mention that in the comments. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe. If you're part of the Defence Forces, let me know what you guys equivalent to this is. Thanks for watching.